Alright, I'm going to do a little tutorial on how to make different weapon swaps on a character in Unreal Engine. I've just opened a first person template. You see it says here first person template. I'll get rid of that actually. And I've just moved things around, like I put the materials and textures and everything in here, just moved a few files around, and I moved some static meshes here of different weapons. So for example, we do that. Let's make it 20 big so we can see it. And it's one of the guns. But I'll make our own gun. We'll do that soon. But I've got some here just to do it with. This is a weapon system I've been meaning to do, but never got around to doing it yet. So I'll do it now. I might as well do a tutorial out of it. Sorry about coughing. I'm not very well, but okay, let's my character, wherever I've put my character, first person BP blueprint, and that's we'll do this at first. So you'd be under first person BP in your main folder or anything, but find first person HUD. You can go, just type HUD, and there you go. To find it, and it'll tell you. You mouse over it, it'll tell you where it is. So the HUD. Let's just load this. So there's all the default. You see, it's got a crosshair in the middle of the screen. It's always there. It's up. Get rid of that crosshair. We can make your own. So the best way to do this is just double click on the HUD, and if you haven't got the maximized it into this screen, it'll have like a little blue writing there saying to do that, and you'll be able to get here and see all this stuff. So this is all the crap for those crosshairs. Just hold Alt, left click that to break that line, and compile and save. Let's close that, and we'll load it, and there we go. It's gone. So you can add your own crosshairs later, but that crosshair is really annoying, the default crosshair. But we got rid of the crosshair for now. That's how to get rid of it in the first-person blueprint. Okay, so what else to do? I have to get to my character. So what we'll do is first-person character. Here we go, first-person character. Let's just this thing here. Look, if you haven't got that there, just click that thing there. Let's move it into the main content folder where my character there. And we'll just put them all in there, eh? Yeah, we'll just do that. Oh, I've got a game mode file in there. That's good, but might use that later. Okay, so every time you move stuff around, right click on the content and fix up redirectors in folder. There we go. Fix some things up there because I moved them. If you don't, you delete something and it will be deleting a refer or something to something, and you'll lose the file. You're fucked. And you have to manually remove shit and everything to get it work and start over again. So every time you move stuff around in here in these folders and all this kind of stuff, right click, fix redirectors. Also, I should add I'll do this right now. Windows security. Make sure this is turned off. There we go. Virus and threat protection. It shows it's off right now. You go scroll down to manage settings and turn that off. There. Real-time protection. Because it will turn itself back on whenever you turn it off. It might take a few hours. And it really badly messes with Unreal Engine. Lags the hell out of it for ages and might even get errors from it. So this is using that non-standard network player start crap and all that. And here we go. Here's my character there. There's my character there. Okay. Won't worry about all the insides. Won't gut the insides out with this. I just want to make a weapon system. So here's my first-person character. I could name it Dude or something. But let's name it Dude. No, we'll name it Player Dude. Player Dude. And let's go. We'll type this up. Bullet 1, and we'll copy paste. Okay, bullet. I'll make it bullet 2. We'll change these around. With different guns using different bullets. I won't stop and do an ammo thing. I won't do ammo in this. It's just a simple weapon swap, so you got different weapons, right? Okay, so Player Dude. Let's double click that to go into it. Okay, remember if you get the blue writing, it says expand into the bigger view. click that. It'll be up on the top there. Okay, so it's I haven't done anything. It wants me to compile it. What a shitty. So input action fire. So let's just drag this all the way out here. What we do is we've got 3 different. We'll do it 10 times. Fuck it, we'll do it 10 times. Whoops, not what I meant to do. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, is that going to grab on? Yeah, it is. I hate when it does that. It grabs onto everything. Let's name them actually. Just zoom in. Am I recording in the right settings? I'll just check this. Hang on. Output 5000. Yeah, it's alright. Just so you can see this. We'll do this. We'll name it bullet 1. And we'll name this one bullet 2. Bullet 3. And we'll just we'll do 5 weapons. Just you know how to do this by doing a few. So we'll do it. No, we'll do 4. Bullet 4. Oh, there's bullets, aren't there? This is bullets. So we'll just use 4 bullets for now. We're not doing actual guns yet. We'll have to set the guns. So if we click on the viewport here, you can see a dude, and it's got like a second copy of the gun. That's like the VR crap. In fact, let's just list motion controller. Instead of delete, let's just hide it. So visible. No. There we go. We just see our main gun, right? Okay, that's it there. Click these, click there. So the gun is attached to the Mesh 2P. The Mesh 2P is the arms. Why they call it Mesh 2P? Oh, I don't know. Must have a reason for it. But Mesh 2P is the arms, and the gun is connected to the arms, and it's connected to a joint here. If I so there'll be a socket somewhere. Here we go, socket. It's not attached to the socket, is it? But it should be. It's just attached to the central point. Okay. But we'll fix that up, right? So this will be instead of FP gun, we'll name it gun 1, right? So just click Mesh 2P, and what we do is go to the weapons, and which guns shall we use? 47U. We'll do 47U, eh? KA 4774U, not 47, so 74. KA instead of AK47, it's KA74U. We'll click that so it's highlighted there, and then we'll add component static mesh, and it'll come up. There we go. Eskimo 42. This is the only way to do it. I'll do it again. So it's make sure that this is dragged onto the mesh, not the gun. Just double check it's on the mesh. There we go. It's on the mesh. Here we are. That shouldn't be a bullet. It doesn't matter. 47U, and we'll connect it. Click this question mark. Hand. Okay, right hand. Click it to it's connect. See, it's moving with the right hand. Although we have to spin it all around, don't we? 7, 8. Let's make these to 10 to 5, so we can move it a bit better. Okay. Move it down. Whoops, this is spinning too fast. We're going down to 2. There we go. So that's where's the trigger for it? We need to make this gun a bit bigger, but let's just do it like dodgy as. Just doesn't matter. It looks good enough, right? It's good enough. It's on a bit of an angle too, but let's fix the angle up a bit. So what we do is Mesh will make this visible, sorry, hidden in game. Hidden in game. Hidden in game. So we should just compile and say we should just see the other gun instead of the main gun. No, we're not. What's going on here? Mesh 2P. Oh, sorry, that was the gun 1. There we go, hidden in game. I hid the arms, not the gun. Now it's not gonna. So I need to make it rise up a bit, don't I? But it's using the gun, although the bullets are in the wrong place and all that kind of shit. Okay, let's move the camera down a little bit. No, it's not working because it's attached to the camera. Okay, we'll move that up. There we go. No, it's a bit. Let's make it go down a little bit more. What if we move it a bit down? Let's have a look at that. No, it's okay. Need to move it up more. It's going to be in the camera. Yeah, it's still not move it out like that. No, move it out. It's in the middle a bit, but we need to move it. Bugger, well, is this just good with the widescreen or not? Let's have a look. Let's F11. Could obviously change the position of the gun. Let's move it up a bit more. A little bit better. Not very good, but we've got a gun. Let's move it to the right a little bit, I think. That's a bit better. Okay. So there's one. We've got two guns. So we've got the 47U, this gun, and we'll add another gun. Let's grab AR4X, select it, add component, static mesh, and it'll come up here, that one there. Right. Okay, now we'll get this here. We'll grab the socket, hand. Whoops. What's going on here? Ah, it's put it inside this gun. We need to put it inside 2P, mesh 2P. There we go. Now if we type this, hand. There we go, right hand. It was in the wrong one. And whoa, it's all the way down here. I need to make these guns bigger, I think. They're a bit too small. Straighten it up a little bit. And in fact, let's get this gun 1 visible. No. There we go, now we can see. The gun's a bit fat and it's in the way. So, maybe like that. And we're just winging it here. Just winging it here. So let's make it go down a bit. Hey, that looks alright. It's kind of alright. It'll do just for a cheap dodgy, just to show how this works. Both the guns are overlapping each other, but as you can see, and the bullet, this bullet is we'll just put it like that. Let's have a look. Should go a bit lower now. It doesn't look like it's going off the center, does it? Oh, it's off the side a little bit. Yeah, we can't get it in the middle there, can we? Let's have a look. Oh, we got green. No, it's okay. Let's go 3, 4, 3. That'll be better. A little bit better. Not perfect, but my guns need to be yeah, oh, hang on, that one's not exactly straight. Okay, what we got? Let's have a look. 5, 7. Make that 7. Let's make it 8. There we go. That's good enough for now. Alright, so we've got 3 guns, and let's make that hidden in game. Hidden in game. And we've got 3 guns there, but we can't see the gun because they're all hidden, and we're going to make them hide and unhide depending on which gun we use. That's 3, and that's okay. So the 4th one, we'll do a 4th one, and you just repeat that sequence to the different weapons. So what we do now is I'll just make a gun. What we'll do is grab a gun. We'll grab the, if we look at FP gun, there we go. Just this one, skeletal mesh will do. There we go. So we'll just do one side by side. So just grab this basic stuff. Cylinder 9, and we'll make it 20, and we'll make it, what is it? 0.1. 0.1. We've got a main barrel here. We'll overlay it exactly in line, actually, just so we can get it right. Okay. Oh, this is spinning too fast. There we go. We'll make it a bit longer, actually. And we'll just grab another one on top, and we'll make it like 0.02. And we'll make this 0.5. We'll make it like that. And we'll just grab another cylinder. Copy and paste, I guess. And we'll make this no, not that way. Not that, and we'll make this 0.1. 0.02. 0.2 or 0.1 maybe. 0.1. Oh, actually, we'll just do it like that. That'll do. You know, man, that'll do. And we won't matter doing a. I could stick something in there. Let's get like a. We'll get another cylinder. No, it's not a big one. And we'll make it go 90, and we'll make it 0.1. There we go. We've got like a little stand for. In fact, let's do another one. There. Oh, we need to do it. We'll do another cylinder, I guess, and we'll do it like a 0.2. And we'll make it. Is it red? We'll make it 0.05. So we've got like a case shape, and we'll grab this and we'll make it 0.5. 0.4. And we'll make it like this, and we'll make it, the red's going to be a 0.05. Alright, let's delete that gun out of the way, and now we have like a crappy little gun we just made, and well, there's no real trigger for it, it doesn't matter. We'll fill it in with textures right now, I think. What we got? Gold, chrome, or burnished steel maybe. No, we'll make it chrome. 2 chromes and that, and we could put a little display on that, but don't worry about it. We'll just make it gold for now. No, we'll do it like a. Make that burnished steel, I guess. Have a look at that. No, we'll make the chrome as reflective. We'll make it chrome in this too. Okay, so we'll make the gun out of where's that material we can use? We'll make it out of wood, eh? We'll make a wooden gun. Yeah, and we'll put some more steel down here or something. Chrome. We'll make this gold. We'll make that gold. Just a crappy little thing. In fact, that's a 0.404. Okay, 0.39. There we go. That fixed that up. So now we have a crappy little gun that I just kind of made. So let's shift left, hold shift, left click one of them, press and hold left shift, then just keep clicking the rest of them. And if you mess it up, you just go Control Z to undo. And what we do, right click, convert actors to static mesh, test gun 1. Test gun 1 we'll just stick in the main content folder for now. Just leave it in the main content. Oh no, well, just to make it more or less confusing, we'll stick it in weapons, okay? Test, and then we'll fix redirectors. And that'll be added to the collection. What is it? Test gun 1. We've got test 1 gun here too. It's a funny thing that I made at one stage. Alright, that'll just be temporary crappy gun. Now I need to I guess we'll just delete all these since we made a mesh out of it. Test gun 1. And I need to make a socket. How do I make a socket? I can't remember how to make a socket, but you can make a anchor point that creates socket. I can't remember how to make a socket. There's a way to make a socket, but we don't need to do that. We'll just use the hand as a as a grabbing point. Don't worry about a socket. I can't remember how to make sockets. Fuck. Maybe I have to make it as a blueprint to add. So no, I can't because it's static mesh. It should be. Just create socket. Nothing here. Alright, well, I guess we'll just skip it for now. But there's a way to make sockets so that you can put it like where the trigger button is, and it'll just all align in position. But it's not doing that. Alright, so let's delete that. We'll have this selected in here, test gun 1. We'll go back to play dude. Go components, static mesh. There we go, test gun 1. And it's put it inside the other gun. We need to put it on mesh. So we'll, yeah, I do need a socket. I do need a socket. Oh, it's a bit big, isn't it? But fuck it, let's make a big gun. I could make it smaller. Yeah, let's make it smaller. We'll make it like 0.8. 0.8, 0.8, 0.8. That'll be fun. Let's okay. I've hidden all these games. It's weapons, hidden in game, hidden in game. Okay, we should have a new gun. We've got a gun. We just need to connect it to. Need to make a socket. I'll just look that up real quick. See if I remember how to make a socket. Unreal, how to make a gun socket. How to make a socket. Alright, I'll just turn the volume real quick. I'm going to give up on trying looking. It's just, you can't find a guide on anything. It's just junk. No one can write guides on anything. It's just fucking retarded. So, edit static. It should be able to edit static mesh. We'll do that. This is okay. If I double click on the static mesh here, this is where it is. Okay, yeah, this is how I get it. So create socket. There we go. Create socket. There we go. Socket. And whoop, let's reduce this speed to 2. Okay, so what we do is we just make the socket like there, or maybe there. We'll make it there. Right, that's where the trigger will be. Let's save it. And now we have a socket for our gun, test gun 1. Alright, so socket, we're going to connect that socket to hand, right hand. And it's going to spaz out and go all over this place over here, but you can see it's moving with the hand. Just need to re-put it in the position again. Get it in the right position. It's moving along with the hand because it's connected to the hand, even though it doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, it's pointing up in the air, son. It's a bit big, but it's in reverse. What the fuck am I doing? Had it the wrong way around. Okay. It's it's not in a very good position there, is it? I need to make it smaller, but the hands don't really match very well, but it'll still work. Just to show that case in point. Do a good zoom on that. Alright, so that'll do for now. I can do all other guns as well, but as just an example of me making one. So we'll set that to hidden as well. Hidden in game. So they're all hidden, and and what we'll do with this one, we'll unhide this. That'll be the first gun that we'll start with. So on the event graph, this is where we're going to shoot the different bullets. We'll just use one bullet for now, but you put a little branch here, like if is gun type whatever, go to this bullet. If that gun type, go to that bullet. Blah blah blah. So what we need to do now is keyboard press. No, sorry, keyboard 1. Okay. Keyboard 2. Keyboard 3. Keyboard 4. Okay, this is what we're going to do to swap all the different weapons. We're going to have to do a bit of scripting here, so like, you know, if we're gun 1, then do nothing if we press 1. It shouldn't matter really, because we don't need to have that check in here, because we're going to have them swapping. So set visibility gun 1, yeah, okay. Set visibility R4. Set visibility 74U, and there's test gun as well. Set visibility, you've got context sensitive sits on, so that's what it's going to do. Test gun 1. Don't need to do any others. Okay. Okay, there we go. So what we do is we'll move them up on the top of them. Whoops. Don't read C++ plus symbols. I didn't want to do that. And so what we need to do, whoops, let's do it this way because it's in the right order. Well, I have to move them all out of the way. We'll do this. Okay, so we need to do this for each one. Change which visibilities are on and off. Okay, so there's press 1. We're not going to do weapon swap animations, just going to have a flip, just a flip and all. So I'm pressing 1, we've got gun 1. In fact, let's rename these, hey? Let's rename these guns. So we'll do gun 4, gun 3, gun 2, and gun 1. Okay, let's just swap them around. So they're in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know which one, because this is 1. So gun 1, new visibility, yes. This one visibility, no. So we're going to change that for each. Whoops. Each gun we choose, we're going to copy and paste this 3 times to make it 4 copies. And we just change it for each one. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. So press what gun 1 is that visibility is on and the rest are off. So we do 1, 2, 3. We're just selecting which one's going to be visible. So we set the others all invisible, and we set the one we want as visible. So if I compile save, we should get 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got to set the... Okay, well that shouldn't be right. Let's have a look. Okay, let's get rid of the hidden in game, I guess, because we're gonna... We've got the guns, we just need to load. So when we begin playing, we need to do a begin play so that we can set all the visibilities off. So begin play. There we go. We've got a begin play already up here. So just add that at the end of this. Set visibility gun 2 to off. Set visibility to gun 3. And so we're just going to set all the guns to invisible. I need to actually remove the collision for the guns too. I'll do that right now, might as well just in case. Typing COLL, collision, no collision. Block all dynamic to no collision. Block all dynamic to no collision, because you might get things bumping off each other and it might spaz out and launch you across the screen, like, you know, Skyrim when you used to get hit by the giants and they launch you right up in the air, that kind of shit. Or even worse than that. So the guns have no collision, they're not going to get in anything's way. So what we do now, it's not setting visibility. 2, 3, 4, set visibility. Yeah, they should be on begin play. Oh, okay. We'll just cut that up. We'll move these all the way near the start, and we'll just put it at the start of the begin play, right? So we just go like that. Then it goes into that branch and does whatever the fuck it's gonna do. Okay, and then we need a set visibility gun 1. Set visibility gun 1, and we'll have that one set to on because it's our default gun 1, right? Visibility on. Now it should, when it begin plays, it's going to go up here and it's going to go back down here and run here. I mean, I can just tidy it up a bit by doing this. Look, it's not really going to. Oh, it's not really going to tidy it up very much, is it? Let's get rid of that begin play up there. Okay. Let's just move it like that. And begin play like that. It's a little bit tidy so we can see. Okay, now it should make the first gun visible and the others invisible when we load up. There we go. It's on a bit of a funny angle, but it does the job. They're all using the same bullet and everything, right? Okay, so we've got 4 different, pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, and swapping between the different guns. We can do different sound effects and everything though. So remember when we had in our character player dude down. Okay, bullet 1. When we press fire, well, let's check if we're using. We do a branch. We just do it through a branch, right? Branch. We'll copy. So we need to say, okay, are we using gun 1? We go up here. We're gun 2. We'll go over here. Gun 3. We'll go over here. Gun 4. We'll go over here. Right. So we've got bullet 1, bullet 2, bullet 3, bullet 4. Right. It's false goes into the next branch, false goes into the next branch, false goes into the next branch. You can do it like some kind of funky array, but this does the same job, the easy way. So what we need to do, we need to put a little counter in our character to know which gun we're going on to. So what we do is we need to make a variable. Up here, variables, if you don't know your variables, you really need to do this all the time. This is all the scripting, everything. We'll create a variable, click plus, and instead of this is red, it's going to be a boolean. We don't need a boolean, we need an integer. Integer, normal integer. We'll make this open just in case we need to use it for something, I guess. I don't think we need to make it open, but we'll just leave it open for now. This here, make it public so other things can read it and access it. So this is, we'll just name this gun type, and the default, we'll have to compile first. There we go. Default will be 1. Right, compile, save. So when we swap all these guns here, we're going to change this number here. It's gun type. Set gun type. There we go, set gun type. We'll do the same thing in here. We're going to set it to a different number so that the game knows which gun we're using, because the game doesn't know which gun we're using. We're just making things visible and invisible. It doesn't really know that it's using a gun or anything. So what we'll do is we'll set that each time we do it. So we'll set gun type to 1, set gun type to 2, set gun type to, well, not 30, 3, set gun type to 4. Integer is a number, just a whole number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so every time we press 1, 2, 3, 4, it's going to swap the gun and it's going to set this counter here to whichever gun type we're using. So now we can read the gun type. Let's move this. Move these all the way down because we're going to move them all the way down. So the condition we need to do, we add a condition here because by default it's going to be true, so it's always going to go true. So we need to drag this, get gun type equals integer equal, yep, and drag that into there. So what we need to do is if the gun type is equal to, and we'll type this 1. If it's true, if it is equal to 1, we'll go fire that bullet. If not, we're going to go to the next one. Let's copy these, do them down here too. Gun type. If it's 2. If it's true, we'll go to bullet 2. Right? Let's drag that all the way down to there, and we'll grab these, we'll make them all the way over to there just to tighten it up a little bit. So if it's gun 1, we're going to fire this bullet, bullet 1. If it's gun 2, we're going to fire this bullet. We'll scroll all the way down, we'll do even more. We'll make it for 3. Oh, come on, grab it. And we'll do the same for 4. Okay, 3, gun 3, bullet 3. Gun 4, what we're going to need to change that number, these numbers here, not leave it 2. 3, 4. Not 5, 4. And we'll just hook that up to the true here. So each gun's going to be using a specific bullet, right? Now if you wanted to have like ammo and stuff, you could have bullets 1 and 2 do use the same ammo, because it'll just, you do a script at the end like add ammo or subtract 1 from ammo and all that kind of stuff. This isn't going to be an ammo tutorial though. And bullets 3 and 4 could be another type of ammo for two different guns, you know, like you got like an automatic rifle clip, 7.62 millimeters, and then you got another another bullet for the other guns, and you can just run at the end here, do some math discounting the bullet from the case. So we've got 4 different bullets here that we can change what we'll do is we'll change the sound effects. Let's just compile and save. Let's have a go. Look at audio, content audio. What sound you got? Oh. We haven't got any good sounds. But we've got the VR ones in the engine content. Let's type VR. VR. No. Let's go engine content. Here we go. Type VR while we're in engine content, and it's coming here. Here we go. Let's do that. Alright. So we do VR click 1, VR click 2, VR click 3. So we'll go into the play, dude. So we've got bullets 1, 2, 3, 4, and down the end here somewhere, here we go, sound. So we'll leave number 1 as the normal bullet sound, and we'll just so you know we're using it. VR click 1, VR click 2, VR click 3. Let's compile and save. Now, as you can see, these bullet 1, we're still using bullet 1. We're using the same bullet, but we're changing the sound effects for it. Right? Watch this. This one isn't firing. Where's number 3? What have I done with number 3 here? Didn't I connect number 3? Ah, bullet 3, not 4. There we go. I did the wrong number there. Now it'll work. Of course, things could be a bit more in the right positions and everything, but that's something to fiddle with later. There we go. We've got different sound effects for the different bullets. You see the method to this. So the next thing we need to change the bullet. We'll change the bullets. So if we go back into our main content folder, way up here. Okay, we've got bullet 1, 2, 3. Well, let's make a bullet 4 too. Bullet 4. Now, bullet 1 is the one that we'll be using by default. It should be actually. Let's have a look. No, okay, bullet. Oh, that's the montage. What am I thinking? Where's the projectile bullet? Here we go. This is a bullet 1, and we'll make this bullet 2. Bullet 2. Bullet 3. We're just reusing the code. Bullet 4. So if we go into these actual bullets here, let's go open bullet 1. It's got all this stuff here, and there's all these things in these menus and stuff, and you can viewport and click sphere. You can change the color of it, and all this. Here's where you'll do all the fuckery with it, right? If you double click on the bullets here. So we'll leave bullet 1 as is. We'll go to bullet 2. We'll make it. Go on the viewport, and we'll make it collision component, and the spheres inside that. So let's make this 1.5, 0.5, 0.5. It'll be a smaller bullet, and we click the sphere. This is going to be the static mesh. Is going to be the fine. That's fine. We're going to use this. We're going to use a ball for everyone. So we'll leave that the mesh there. The materials. This is what we need, something different. So let's do glow, because I've got glow ones in here. We've got glow white. Now the reason why I've got materials, but the glows, this is stuff I put in here before. So glow red, green, and white. So we've got 3 of them. That's exactly as many as we need. So what you do is I'll show you how to make a material, a glow material. Right click in the content folder thing here. Material. We'll just name it poop. Double click on it, and we've got this. All you need to do is make sure you select this, and you can drag in a constant 3 vector, right? drag in a constant 3 vector, or you can do it this way. You can press 3 and then hold 3, then left click, and it'll do the same thing. Right? And remember, the other way is this constant 3 vector. A 3 vector is red, blue, green. Right? That's what it is. A constant 4 vector, it has what's called alpha. It's got so it's got red, blue, green, and red, green, blue, and alpha, which is the transparency. So you can make it transparent. We don't need to make it transparent. We just use a constant 3. We just link that into base color and emissive color. But hang on, instead of having emissive color, we need to multiply that to make it bright. So drag out here and we'll type multiply. Multiply, there we go, multiply. Drag that into emissive color. So it's A, which is this is A, and B is the number constant B. So we'll make it like, watch. We'll go 20. Well, it's black. Hang on, we need to change the color. What is this? White. So we'll put that all the way up there to make white. Okay, so we've got glow. So if we do this at 1, it should just be normal white without glow. Well, it is still, so we've got 0.02. That should be really dim because we've got the emissive color going. See, it's almost grey there. So let's do 20. We'll do a glow. No, we'll make it a bit brighter. Actually, we'll make it 50. Maybe it's going to be too bright. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Save it. Materials always take ages to save. Okay, there we go. So the bullet. See, it's still the same size for some reason. I know it is bullet 2. So collision 0.05. It's the sphere. Okay, so the collision's a bit fucked up too. So that's a bit better. So the collision's smaller and the bullet's smaller. It should be. Yeah, look, it's not as big. It's the glow around it that makes it look. It is smaller. We can change the speed and everything. So let's we'll go to bullet 2 in the event graph, and where's the speed? So much things here you can change. Let's have a look. Velocity. Velocity. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Maybe if you click the bullet 2, the top one, that's what I've got to do, I think. Yeah, here we go. Here's it. So click the top one, bullet 2 there. Velocity, color distance is not alright. So is it branched out in one of these things somewhere? Projectile. It's projectile. We click the bottom one here. Projectile. That's what I'm looking for. So initial speed 3000. Let's make it like 9000. 9000. And where's the velocity? Down here somewhere. Velocity 9000. So they're all 9000. So I think the velocity overrides this, I think. But let's just make them all at 9000. So it should go faster. 3 times as fast. There we go. It goes so fast that we need to change the lifespan of everything. But big slow bullet, fast. If you notice, it's putting more. I need to change. This is using we go bullet. We'll use what is it? Get velocity. Impulse. This is doing impulse damage. We need. I think there's force and impulse. There's 2 different types. So you need to do both, which add force and do a multiplier. I'll have to find out how to do that on my. I've got another other project open here. Let's have a look. Let's go to bullet. Bullet. Here we go. Well, it's opening the other project. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'll just see where's the. Okay. Add force. I thought so. So Okay, so what I'm doing, instead of impulse, I'm using force. You can drag out here, add force at location. I think that's it. Let's go with that. So we're using force instead of impulse. Now, there's a way you can multiply it both. So we'll just use force for now. See what happens. What's that? Let's look at this. It's got no impulse, but it's got force. So you don't want things to move around, just use force. But you want to do a bit of both. Whoop, we've got a bunch of errors there. Probably because it's trying to read something. But look, let's just go back to using impulse for now anyway. And you can do a multiplier that does force and impulse. Just split it up. So let's go back to normal. You notice it pushes harder because it's going faster. It's got almost no gravity on it because it's so fast. So let's go close bullet 2, close poop. Replay, dude. Okay, so let's go bullet 3, and we're projectile. We'll make this 6,000, and pretty sure the velocity overrides them anyway, but I'm just going to put them all at 6,000 just to be sure. Okay, and then we'll click the sphere, and we'll make this we'll do the same thing. The collision component will make it half the size, and we'll 0.02. We'll make this even tinier. Okay, so projectile 6,000 should be set. Oh, sorry, the sphere. We need to change the material to glow. We'll make this red, right? And then we'll go to bullet 4. There you go. It's red, tiny and red. Bullet 4, and we'll make this sphere. We'll make this glow. My glow things I've done already green. Right. Save that. Projectile. Let's make it at. Let's make it the same as the original one, but we'll make it 0.0. We'll make it the bullet smaller. No, actually, 0.1. 0.01. We'll make it really small. This will be really small and fairly slow. It's going to look a bit funny, but just to show you can change these things. So look, normal one. Whoops. See, it's a small red bullet, tiny bullet. And the other one, that's not going straight, is it? Oh, it's got gravity going on it, has it? My gun needs to be I need to rotate that gun a bit. All these guns, they're not going quite straight, but you get the point. Well, that's probably all I should do, I guess. But you can change. You choose the different bullets, and you can change all the size, the color, all that kind of stuff, and the sound effects. And the sound effects are in the animation, and the sound effects are in your character. So bullet 1, 2, 3, 4. This is all in the character. And the actual bullets themselves I just stuck them here. So you want to do the animation and the sound effect that you want when the bullet goes. That's all on your character. We've done it here. So the bullet itself, the bullet you're using, the type of bullet you choose here. The sound effect you choose here in your character, and the animation with the hands and stuff, the montage thing. I've only got one that I'm using right now, so you can choose different ones for different guns. And the same thing here. Different bullet, different sound effect. Different bullet, different sound effect. Different bullet, different sound effects. So with that impulse and force, I won't. It'll be too confusing to try and do that now. But you can do a multiplier with that branches off into two different, adding impulse and force damage at the same location with the multiplier times 1,000. That's what I did on some of my other guns. But now I just made a. Let's close that. There you go. Well, that should be enough just to show basic weapon swap. And the reason I wanted to do this is because there's no guides on how to do this, and it's hard to do it at the best of times because the engine's a giant mess. But that's a way how to swap guns. So all the guns, just get the point of how this is working. All the guns, they're all there at the same time. They have no collision, so they don't get in the way with anything, but they're invisible until you press the button for the specific gun, and you make that gun visible and make all the others invisible. So it doesn't matter which gun you had prior, it's going to set them all to invisible. It's just like a little visual looking gun, but you can't touch it. It doesn't interact with anything, it just does the animation with the arms. So all the guns are already on your character. You could do it. You could do a where's my character player dude? Now at the start here, you could if it is gun 1 and goes to true, let's say gun 2, right? So you haven't picked it. You want to have a pickup for gun 2. You do a variable, and you just make it a boolean, and true or false. Have I unlocked that gun yet? You put a little item that you can pick up on the map somewhere, and that sets gun 2 unlocked is true. So you do another branch, drag out and do another branch, and to say, okay, is this weapon unlocked yet or not? I'll do it right now. Right? Let's make a variable gun 2 check. Gun 2 check. It's already set to a boolean. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll do another branch. Might as well do this whole thing. Gun 2 check. Get. Drag it into there. Right. So this is number gun 2. So we need to, if the gun 2 check is right, it's all good. Then we'll continue. If false, we'll do nothing. Do nothing at all. And actually, no, sorry, it doesn't go in there. Let's cut that. It doesn't go in there. Sorry, it goes into these here. So 2 here. This is where it goes. This is where it goes. So you do a gun 2 check, a gun 3 check, and a gun 4 check. So we'll have all 3 and 4 weapons unlocked all to begin with, and we'll just make 2 unlockable. So compile save. So what we do, it shouldn't. Yeah, see, I can't choose number 2. Number 2 is locked until so I can make a pickup on the map. So we'll do a trigger box. Type up here trigger box. We'll just do a box trigger. We'll make it like bigger, 222, and just move it up like that. And then we'll just get a little. We'll just do a cylinder here like that, and we'll just make it poop color, glow poop. So what happens if we walk over this? We'll make a sound effect, and we'll make a sound effect, and we'll set the character. In fact, gun shoot. Yeah, so the gun check is on the level. It's not. No, it should be on the level, not the play dude. Okay, let's get rid of that then. Okay, we need to do it on the level. Blueprints, open level blueprint, not on the character, because then you have to cast a character and all that kind of stuff. It's annoying. What's going on here? There we go. There we go. Okay, so in this trigger box, have this trigger box selected in the map. Right click, begin overlap. There we go. When the trigger box overlaps, we'll just, instead of casting, I'm not going to use the casting system. We'll just have it like normal. So when something overlaps with the trigger box, which will be you, set gun type. No, well, we've got to do the variable here. Sorry, gun type. We'll change that to an integer. Compile, save. Okay, now set gun type. There we go. Oh no, sorry. What am I doing? Gun to check, not gun type. We've already got the gun type. Then we'll make that as a boolean again. Boolean, a yes or no question. Set gun type, gun to check. There we go. Set it to yes. And then we'll destroy actor. We'll destroy the trigger box. It's just called trigger box for now, and the cylinder. Okay, right, with context, with that selected there, look, selected in here. Go to the level blueprint, right click with context sensitive on and say create a reference to trigger box. Yes. The same thing for the little pedestal. We'll remove the pedestal as well. Right click there, yeah, reference to cylinder, and we'll destroy both of these actors all in one go. Right. So when we walk into the trigger box, and we're just going to just put like a graphic of a gun there, and then destroy the gun, destroy actor of the gun when we get in there. So let's do that, I guess. What is number 2? Gun 2. What was gun 2? I don't know. I think it was at 74U. Anyway, let's drag that gun in there, and watch this. Rotating movement. Let's go 45 0, and we'll make this sure this gun's movable, not static. Movable. It should spin around. Well, it's not spinning the way I wanted to do it, but it's good enough, right? So we're going there. It's going to make them disappear, right? But we'll make the gun disappear too, and we'll get rid of the it doesn't matter. We won't need the collision. So select the gun, right click, destroy the gun as well. So now when I walk into it, it should they all disappear. There we go, and it sets the gun to check. Let's open that up, make it public because we're going to need it. Okay, gun to check. Okay, it's not working. Gun to check, yeah. Oh, we're gonna have to cast a level, isn't it? Gun to check. If we're unsensitive, no. It's gonna have to. We'll have to stick it in the game mode then. Fuck. All right, we'll get rid of. Delete it. Okay. We need to do this in the game mode file. It's so annoying that it does this. So where is it? Character. Blueprints. Game mode. Let's just drag that out into the main content. Fix directors. Okay. Game mode. Here we go. Open full blueprint editor. There we go. So we'll name variable here. We'll name it gun to check, and we'll make that public. So annoying that I have to do this. Okay. Set gun to. There we go, I can get it. Now, there it's in the game mode file, I can set gun to check to on. Okay. No, okay, get game mode. What? I don't know why I have to, no, it's not going to work. I have to do casting, fuck. Cast to game mode. What is it called? Cast to first person game mode. Okay. I didn't want to do casting. First person game mode. There we go. Get game mode. I don't know why it wants you to do a get game mode on this, but you always have to. I'm already casting to it. Why do I have to define it when I've already been defined? Okay. As game mode, set gun to check to on. So we talk to the game mode, right? Talk to the game mode. As the game mode, need you to set gun check to on, and then destroy all the shit. Okay, no errors that time. Now we go player dude. Gun to check. Come on. There we go. I can get gun to check. Now I have to. I don't know if I need to cast here as well. Better not. No, I have to freaking cast it. Alright. Alright. Cast to first person game mode. Get game mode. So annoying, the casting system. Now that should work. So look, I can't press 2, but if I go here, now I can. Now let's just make a sound effect so we know what we're. Where are we in? Where's the, okay, first this is the level mode. Okay, yeah. So this is where we set the gun to checking the level, and we'll play sound. Just make it 2D sound. We'll find a sound in there. VR, what we got? We'll just do VR confirm. Alright, we'll just do VR confirm. VR confirm. Okay, so now when I walk over it, it's going to go. And now we've got the gun. But we can't connect. We can't use that gun until we pick that up. It's just made a pickup for a gun. I really didn't want to have to use the casting system, but I ended up having to casting the game mode file and everything. It's confusing, annoying, and it's so shit. But that's the only way how to make it work. You have to use your game mode file. So my game mode file was in. Normally you would have it in your main content folder. Let's just fix that redirect. Normally I have first person BP here. So this one here, first person BP, it would normally be in your main content folder if you're going to use a first person mode template. And you go into blueprints, and it'll be in here. First person HUD, first person game mode. I've moved the game mode all the way out into here. First person game mode. You can rename it to something else, but you're going to have to rename that in your project settings. That's a pain in the ass. But anyway, looks one more time. Two doesn't work until now. I've got it. So we've got 4 weapons. Whoops, that's gone over the fence. Anyway, that should be enough just to show a concept of how to do weapon swaps, because a lot of people want to know how to do it, and I couldn't find any reasonable tutorials anywhere. It's just all complete junk. So there, basically what's going on is I have all the guns, they're all there at the same time. And I just press a button to go through the different guns to make them visible and set the others as invisible. So they're all there, they're just invisible. And we're just changing the visibilities of them all. And then we've got a different sequence for each bullet type that we can choose for each gun. Probably could have done that better, but I hope that can help anyone how to make weapon swaps, because you can, by that you can have as many weapons as you can, and it's real easy. Just add another weapon. You go, my player dude, this is the different bullets. You can connect whichever gun type to whichever bullet type. You know, you might want to have bullet 1 being used for both guns 1, 3, and 4, and gun 2 uses a different bullet. So you can just drag the true all the way up to there as well, but it's probably going to... Yeah, no, see? Yeah, so they both go to use the same bullet. You can do that. And in your character, you change the animation for your character, which you're probably not going to do for a long time. The main ones here is the bullet type and the sound effects. That you can do that in your character. The rest, the details of the bullet, what it looks like, the size of it, and everything, and how fast it goes, you actually go inside the bullet. Double click in the bullet. That's where you do this. You click the projectile. There we go. The speed. All right. Hopefully that can help someone, because this shit is a nightmare. It doesn't need to be. Alright, hopefully that helps someone. Well, that'll be it for now.